With head coach Ed Conto. Ed, why don't you introduce the guys you've got with you here?
All right, to my left over here on the far end is Sebastian Troutman, who's a middle linebacker for us, and he's like a fullback slash tailback in certain situations. Next to him is Lucas Williams, who'll be an outside linebacker D end, and then also an offensive lineman. Next to him is Noah Keppel, who plays our Z, which is a slot receiver and a corner. So all three of these guys played a lot last year for us. Good senior leadership. We're glad to have them back, and we're excited.
You guys lost a lot from last year. Obviously, you've got some talented guys back that we have standing here today. But how do you view this? I mean, it seems like Karns City doesn't rebuild; they just reload. Is that still the philosophy?
Well, that's our philosophy. Every year we go into that. We try. Obviously we play a ton of kids. You'll see we're almost two platooning on one side of the ball. We try to play a lot of people in every unit. We did again last year. I think we're hit a little more on our skill end with receivers and defensive backs this year, though. We returned a lot of linemen that played and got in and out. No, it was probably a receiver that played a lot and defensive back. So we're young in the secondary. We're young at the receiving core, which means we got a lot of room to improve, which is good because by being young, they are going to get better. So we're looking forward to a good season and hope to continue up the KC tradition.
Lucas, with all the people back on the offensive line, how important is that to what you guys are trying to do?
I think it's definitely important. You say that we lose a lot from last year, but we also gain a lot because we see from the mistakes we made last year, and we make sure to improve on that. So we don't make those mistakes again. And we just know as an offensive unit that as long as we go out and we do our blocks, that our backs will get the ball to where it needs to be.
Noah, you've been around this program that goes way back before you played for it, considering the sibling tradition of the Keppels here at Karns City. How important is it to you as you head into your senior year to make sure that that tradition continues?
It's pretty important. Karns City's always been a good, hard-working program. I just think it would be good if we keep it up. And we did a lot of work in the weight room during the summer, during the season. We just worked hard all year round.
Sebastian, should we expect the same types of things from Karns City offensively as we've seen in the past?
Yeah, I'd say we had a lot of hard work this offseason. We had a lot of kids put in hard work, and they gained speed and strength. That'll help us.
And same philosophy here. You're going to see a lot of misdirections and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Probably multiple guys handling the football.
Yeah, we'll have probably 4 or 5 guys each series.
Ed, defensively, it's been a hallmark of Karns City probably just as much as the misdirection on offense. What is it that you guys are trying to accomplish on the defensive side of the football?
Simplify. Well, that's something we've been working on a couple of years now. Trying to simplify our defense because there's so many different things you face anymore, especially with the spreads and that. And you try to cover everything, and you're good at those things, but because there's so much out there and you're doing so many things, we start making a lot of mistakes. So we're trying to simplify, and I think today the way all the offenses are forces you to do that. And I think in the last 2 years we're paring things down, and I think we want our kids playing faster. And you only play faster if you know it. And there for a while, I think we were doing way too many things, trying to cover way too many things to try to dominate, and you just can't do that anymore. So that's been a big thing we've been working on. I don't know, guys, feedback. We're trying to do that to help make it easier, so you just attack more and get after it. Because the number one thing we want to be is aggressive. We want to be good tacklers. We want to fly to the ball. And as long as we're not thinking, I think we can do those things. So that's our goal. Any feedback on that?
I agree with that. Like, just from it being so much more simpler, it just allows us to think, I know what my job is, and now I can go out and I can hit that guy as hard as I possibly can because I already know what my job is. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I'd say it helps people think less and just fly to the ball.
Definitely.